Welcome to the Art Cityscape Podcast, the official podcast of Springville City, Utah, where we publish important information and insightful interviews for the benefit of our citizens. Well, thank you for coming. We appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule to come and kind of help us get to know you and to get to know kind of what you're involved in with the Clyde Rec Center.
Yeah,
so why don't you introduce yourself and
Okay.
Tell us a little bit about your background and just about yourself. So.
Okay. I'm Jenny Davis. I'm the fitness manager at the Springville Rec Center, the Clyde. I've been there for almost 2 years. I run all of the fitness classes as well as the fitness events, the instructors, all of that. I love it so much. I love all of my instructors. They've become some of my great friends, which is really fun. I'm also a mom to an 18-month-old. I've been married for 3 years, and I'm a fitness instructor myself, and I do event planning. So that's a little bit about me. I'm kind of all over the place.
Wow. So tell us about your background. What took you into this line of work? And then I'll start to ask you some questions about some of the programs down to the Clyde Center.
Okay, perfect. So I actually grew up a dancer. My mom was a dancer, and so when I was like about two and a half, she put me in a tutu, and that's where my love for dance began. So I danced all the way through high school and college, and then when I finished on my dance teams, I didn't really know what to do for fitness and how to keep my body healthy, but I loved the team aspect that I had on my dance teams, and so that's when I found group fitness, and it helped me stay healthy, stay active, and find a community in something else. And I really loved that and wanted to further my education in that. And so that's when I got certified in my first format. And it's been a goal of mine ever since to find those people that don't have that outlet, that are maybe looking to make healthier life changes or just needing a group of friends or something along that line, and creating a space for them to have that.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. So we've talked a little bit about the Clyde Center and how it's kind of a center or a community and kind of an opportunity for people socially to get out. We, young mothers, love, it's a great opportunity, as you are. I'm sure that there's an opportunity. Talk a little bit about some of the programs that you have there and some of the experiences some of the mothers or men have while they're there.
Yeah. The Clyde Rec Center is such an incredible place, and it really is a community-based center. I love that, our theme is you belong here, and truly, ever since I have come to the Rec Center, I have felt that. One thing that's a little bit unique about me is I've been the fitness manager for 2 years, and I've kind of gone through some unique phases of life during that. I was hired at 8 months pregnant, and started teaching and coaching instructors at that point, went through my full postpartum journey, and am now a year and a half postpartum. And it's been so helpful to have that community as the front desk staff, all the instructors, the different classes that you can take. We have classes from each stage of your life that you can attend. We have classes for kids. We have teenager classes. We have pre and postnatal yoga. We have special classes. We have a class called Stroller CRC Fit, which is for moms that need to bring their kids in a stroller or a car seat. They can come and get a workout from a personal trainer who's trained in pre and postnatal health and get them through that part of their journey. We have intense HIIT workouts and cardio and, people who are on biking teams and they need extra help with different things. And so I've tried to create a space that has a lot of different outlets and opportunities for people in all different phases of life, that they can find something that they can resonate with and help them in whatever those goals are, or to find that community, and so that it keeps the consistency in their health journey.
Well, that's interesting. Even old people like myself, I think you call them rusty hinges or some weird
I
thing.
do. We have a twinges and hinges. Is that maybe what you're talking about?
Yeah. I call it rusty hinges.
Yeah, I like that, though. Maybe we'll add a class called twinges or rusty hinges. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. It beats broken hinges.
Well, hopefully it prevents the broken hinges.
That's exactly right. So what's the goal of the Clyde Rec Center in as far as programs go? You have all these activities, you have all these classes. Really, what is it that you're trying to accomplish with people as they come in? What's the goal for them?
I feel like my biggest goals is that, one, they have a safe space in a community, somewhere they can go. Life is crazy for everyone. Everyone has stressful things going on, family things going on, personal things they're going through. And to have a space that they know every time they walk in, they're in a place that's going to make them a better person, that's going to push them to achieve new things, that's going to give them a new sense of self-accomplishment, make them healthier in the end, but also just have that outlet for the mental space of like taking a break. Like I always say in my classes, you leave it at the front. Whatever problems you have, we're going to leave it at the door, and we're just going to have an hour where we get to have fun and have a little break from all the stresses of life. And I think creating a space that has that community where people feel that in every class. They feel it from each instructor. They feel it in each format. They feel it at the events. They just have something to look forward to every day, or a fun event once a month that they get to turn off their mom brain and turn off the stresses of life and just go do something fun that betters them in the end. Mm-hmm. That's a big goal of mine. And then the other thing would be to love health and fitness. The rec center's even bigger than health and fitness, but that's obviously the role that I play there. And I think that it is so important that people love what they're doing to help their body and find that specific class or that specific instructor that pushes them so that they love taking care of their body. Mm-hmm. Fitness and health is always kind of a taboo subject of, you know, what is healthy and what is, I don't know, like what is a comfortable goal that is good in health industry. And I feel like consistency is the best thing that you can have, is consistently showing up and doing your best to create good, healthy habits that help you long term. And mm-hmm. so I love that we offer classes for all different stages of lives and all different levels, that you can find that there and you can continue to challenge yourself and keep that consistency.
Wonderful. That's great. Well, I just think there's such a great connection between mental health and what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And I think you recognize that and you promote that in people, it sounds like. And that's healthy for the individual, it's healthy for the family, mm-hmm. it's healthy for the community, mm-hmm. and it's really healthy for us as a society to be able to do it. And,
yeah.
and I just really compliment you on what you're doing.
Thank you.
Yeah, you bet.
I think that's one thing that people don't know about fitness is, you know, there's such a strong connection between mental and physical mm-hmm. health, mm-hmm. and taking care of your body and how much confidence and energy and just different things that will supply you to survive all the other parts of life. So if we can create a fun, safe place that you want to go to help you in that, that's my overall goal.
It's interesting. Just as a personal note, when I first got married, life was busy, everything was going mm-hmm. on, and I just didn't do any exercising. Eventually, I got to where I didn't even enjoy being around myself. Mm-hmm. And you suddenly come to the realization, well, I need to do something.
Yeah.
And I was encouraged by a father to do things active-wise, to get active and involved and that sort of thing, and it's just been a real blessing. So I just encourage people to do what you're doing, and the socialization is a huge part of that whole thing. So it's wonderful.
That's awesome.
Well, take me down the road here for 2025. What are your thoughts about 2025, and maybe new things, maybe things that didn't work out, or what? Just tell me what's going on.
So the first thing we have in 2025 is our fitness fair, which I'm so excited about. It's going to be the first Saturday in January, so January 4th. We have a sale on our memberships, our 12-month memberships that day, and it's free for anyone to come down to the rec center, see what it's like, take a tour. We have people at the front desk. We have trainers that can walk you through the center, show you the different things that we offer. I'll be there explaining different classes that are on the schedule. We also have 30-minute demo classes every half hour from 8 a.m. until 1 p.m. In the gym as well as in the pool. And so people can come try for a 25-minute little demo class, a bunch of different classes to see which one they might like, meet a lot of different instructors. And then we also have continuing education seminars that we're doing. We started that last year and it did really well. And I feel like sometimes continuing education with health can be really expensive and really hard to find and not know who to reach out to. And so I wanted to provide something to our community that provided that, and it's completely free for anyone to come. And so we have a class for continuing education for all of our instructors. So any instructors that are currently teaching at the Clyde Rec Center or any other place, or they're newly certified, we're doing a class on community and culture and creating that safe space in your class and between instructors. So there's not that competitive nature and how we can help each other. So we have a class for all of our instructors, and then we have 3 classes after that. One of them is on health and nutrition and kind of debunking a lot of myths that can be very overwhelming in the nutrition industry and going back to basics of like what's most important to fuel your body. Then we have another class on pre and postnatal health and getting your body to a state that is more comfortable postpartum. There's a lot of changes that happen in a woman's body. And so talking about like ab repair and things that you can do to strengthen your body after having babies to have a more comfortable life. And then our last class is for seniors. So people at the senior center can come. We have a great senior following at the rec center. All of our senior classes do incredibly well. And one of our instructors is going to be talking about active aging and how it's really important to stay active. And so we have a class on that, and then the demo classes kind of go along with it. So like the senior class, the continuing education, the 30 minutes before that, there's a senior demo class in the gym. And so people can come work out for an hour, half hour, and then come and get a little bit of education on some different topics that I think are really important for people to know about. It's really rare to find like a free health fitness fair that you can come and get all these nuggets of knowledge. And people always have incredible health goals at the beginning of the year. And so I just want to give them all the tools that we can to continue with those goals and create that consistency that we talked about, that they feel successful in achieving those new goals.
Well, that's wonderful. That sounds like an awful great event to be able to be involved in. So thank you for sharing that.
I'm excited.
Other thoughts in 2025? Anything that comes to mind?
We're always planning fun, big community events and new classes. We have some new formats on the schedule. We've hired some new instructors in the last few months. I've really had the goal since I've been at the rec center the last year and a half to help all of our instructors feel like they're fully educated in what they're teaching. And so we've done a lot of trainings, and I just feel like it's going to be a great year as far as like what we offer on our fitness schedule. There's a lot of variety. There's a lot of, just incredible instructors that I've been able to find that I think are going to create really fun classes, really fun new events.
Kind of raise the bar.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
So as people have an opportunity or an interest in, I wonder what they have, they can call to the rec center or the CRC and just ask questions in relationship to what's coming up, and here's my age, and what do you have available?
One thing I do pride ourselves in, I feel like a lot of our front desk staff has a great knowledge of the full rec center, and they're really good at asking me questions, where if someone's on the phone or, and they're like, we had someone ask earlier today, what's the difference between these two classes? Can you explain it to me? And so most of the front desk has a really good knowledge of the classes. We also have an app, the Clyde Rec app, and that's very helpful. So if you go onto that, on the main page, it'll show you all the events that we have coming up. And then if you go to bookings, it'll say fitness classes, and you can see the full fitness schedule. If you click on any class, it'll show you a picture of the instructor and a full definition of the class. Sometimes you see like a funky title and you don't really know what that means.
Right.
And so that's an easy way to get a definition of any class. It'll tell you a good idea of what the workout would be like and what demographic it would cater to. And then we also have printed schedules at the front desk. They can always just come for a free tour, look at the space, and they can get a paper copy of our fitness schedule as well to see all the classes that we will offer.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
We try to make it accessible to see all the different things we do. We have over 500 classes on our schedule every month.
500 classes.
500 classes. About 100 fitness instructors.
Oh my
so a good variety. There's something for everybody.
Oh my heavens, I had no idea.
Yeah, I didn't
incredible.
Either until I was editing the schedule. And I was like, wow, That's why sometimes it's a little overwhelming to do all. That's a lot of people.
That's great.
It's a lot of classes.
Well, this has been wonderful. It's certainly been educational for me, and I'm sure it has been for the citizens. So thank you so much.
Yes.
And thank you for all that you do, and we're so grateful for all the effort and the time and the attention that you spend for the citizens of Springville, as well as people who are outside our town. So thank you.
I appreciate that. I absolutely love my job here. Like I said, I love the rec center, the staff, this whole city staff is incredible here. So thank you.
We love you, love it.
Thank you.
Thank you.